Hey there. Have you ever felt the sting of betrayal so deep that the idea of loving the person who hurt you seemed impossible? I'm sure many of us have stood in that painful place, whether it's a broken friendship, a hurtful family member, or a lover who left scars. The natural response is to shut our hearts, to say, "I'll never forgive this." Yet the Bible calls us to a higher standard, a love that transcends our emotions. In Romans chapter 12, verse 20, the Apostle Paul writes, "If your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. In doing so, you will heap burning coals on his head." This radical love isn't about forgetting the wound or excusing the offense. It's about reflecting the very nature of God, who loves us even when we are undeserving. Let's explore together what that love looks like, why it matters, and how we can actually live it out. First, we need to understand the context of that verse. Paul was writing to a community in Rome that faced daily hostility and persecution. He didn't suggest a passive acceptance of abuse, but rather an active, redemptive response. By feeding the enemy, you're not giving them a free pass. You're choosing compassion over retaliation. It's a strategic move that disarms hatred and opens a door for transformation. Think about the story of the Good Samaritan. The Samaritan didn't ignore a wounded man because he was a stranger. He stopped, tended to the wounds, and ensured care. Likewise, when someone hurts us, responding with kindness can interrupt the cycle of violence. Now, let's bring this into a personal story. A few years ago, I was deeply hurt by a close friend who spread rumors about me during a vulnerable time. The pain was real. I felt isolated and angry. My first instinct was to cut him out completely. But I remembered a sermon on Romans chapter 12, verse 20, and the call to love my enemies. I prayed for wisdom and decided to meet him for coffee. I didn't bring accusations, just a simple offering. "I heard you're going through a tough season. Would you like to talk?" To my surprise, he opened up about his own insecurities and the pressures he felt. The conversation didn't erase the past, but it softened his heart and opened a path toward reconciliation. It also freed me from the bitterness that was weighing me down. The second movement is about the heart of the command. Jesus himself modeled this love on the cross. When he hung on the cross, he prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." He didn't wait for the repentant heart of the crucifiers. He offered forgiveness in the moment of greatest pain. That forgiveness wasn't a feeling, it was a decisive act of will. When we choose to love those who hurt us, we echo that divine decision. It means we are no longer slaves to the desire for revenge. We become agents of grace. Practical steps help us move from theory to reality. First, pray for the person who hurt you. Ask God to soften both your heart and theirs. Second, look for a concrete way to serve them, a small act of kindness that shows you care. It could be a simple note, a meal, or a listening ear. Third, set healthy boundaries. Loving someone does not mean allowing continued abuse. It means honoring the truth of the relationship while still extending grace. Remember, the goal is not to enable harmful behavior, but to reflect the love that transforms. Third, consider the broader impact of this love. When we love our enemies, we become living testimonies of God's kingdom. Others see a different way to respond to conflict. A workplace that sees two colleagues' reconciliation after a heated disagreement will ask, how do they do that? The ripple effect can change cultures, families, and even entire communities. It's a witness that speaks louder than any sermon. To close, let me challenge you. The next time someone wounds you, ask yourself, what would it look like for me to feed their hunger or quench their thirst? It may feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort is where growth happens. The ultimate goal isn't just to make the other person feel better, it's to heal your own heart, to free yourself from the corrosive grip of resentment, and to mirror the love of a Savior who gave everything for us, even those who mocked him. Remember, loving those who hurt us is not a suggestion, it's a command rooted in the character of God. It requires courage, prayer, and intentional action. May you find the strength to act out this love, and may the peace of Christ guard your heart as you walk this challenging yet rewarding path.